know we can find a way to stand up, stand up, stand up.
Uniting the races with truth instead of dividing them with lies. We're also rebuilding the family by rebuilding the man. I am Jesse Lee Peterson. Good morning. How y'all? Let me go to, is it Frederick? Out of New York. Frederick, welcome to the show. You're on the air.
Hi, how you doing, Jesse?
All is well, sir. How are you?
Awesome. All is well. All is well.
Good.
I just wanted to answer the biblical question.
The biblical question, are you a fighter? Are you a fighter?
I would answer no.
And why no?
To be a fighter, I think, is the ego thing. What I notice is the more I fight, the more I lose. So in that definition, I can't be a fighter. I'm always asking either Jesus to take the wheel, or I'm trying to give everything to God and let God handle everything. Trying not to think, trying not to do, but just, be in the present. So with all this, when problems arise, I let God handle them. So in all of these senses, it's showing that God is my fighter, not me.
And how's that going in allowing God to do it for you?
Well, at this point, I'm kind of having mixed feelings. A lot of armies have been formed against me, right? So with a lot of that pressure, sometimes you want to cave, I want to say. So again, that's just showing me that I'm not a fighter. Because sometimes I want to just give up. But again, this is why I'm calling you, because I get in these, it's kind of hard for me to do the silent prayer, I'm noticing. So it's taking a lot of tools away from me to be able to handle these situations.
And when you say it's hard to do the silent prayer, what's hard about doing the silent prayer for you?
I guess when I do it in the morning, what I notice is when I first wake up and I'm conscious, I try to do the silent prayer and I end up falling back to sleep.
Do you sit up or lay down?
I still be laid down.
Why not sit up so you don't fall asleep?
That's a good question. I'm just realizing what happens a lot of the time is that I'll start to get into the silent prayer and I end up falling asleep, and then when I wake up I'm like, what the? So it's like I'm starting to notice I'm not doing it as much as I think that I am doing.
And so why not sit up?
I haven't even thought of that. It's just with that, I was just trying to make sure I get myself used to doing the silent prayer as soon as I wake up.
So why have you thought, you know what, if I'm falling asleep and not really doing it, I'm going to start sitting up. And why have you thought of that or realized that?
Because, again, I'm just noticing within me, like maybe this last week, whereas I think that I'm doing it, but I can't remember, like, okay, what did I do right after it?
Yeah.
Because I'm noticing that I'm falling asleep.
Yeah. Well, sit up and do it. That'll be resolved.
Okay, because I really need it. Because, like I said, it's a lot of armies that's built against me. You know what I mean? So.
But the one thing I want you to know is that if you're truly, truly all in, and you trust, by being all in, it shows that you trust God. In the same way you were all in with Satan when you trusted him. And if you're all in, you will be still and let God fight your battles for you, and he will. Because, as you said, you can't win the battle. It's a spiritual battle. And the battle is not against you. It's against the good that's in you. And so I wouldn't try to fight it. I'll just be in and let God's will be done.
And that's exactly why I said it the way I said it. I'm not the fighter. God is my fighter. So. Yeah, I just wanted to leave it at that.
Yeah, and make sure you sit up and do the prayer. You're not strong enough yet to lay down and do it. Eventually you will be, but you need to completely overcome that fallen state, meaning falling away from the light. And he'll fight it for you. You'll be fine.
Awesome.
All right?
Sounds great. Yeah.
Well,
Thank you.
Thank you, man, for responding to the biblical question. I appreciate it.
Of course. Thank you and your team, Jesse. We love you, man.
Right on. Same here. I appreciate it. 888-7753-773. Amazing.